Form 5558. This is the tax return extension form for certain employee plan returns. So the most frequent situation where I see this coming up would be for people that have a sole proprietorship, a single business, and they started contributing to a one-person retirement plan, and they're still kind of getting up to speed on all the filing requirements for something like a solo 401k, right? So in this video, what we're going to do is we're going to go over the how to complete and file the actual extension form. And in our article that accompanies this video, we go into a much more detail. So this is for Form 5500 series form. So this could be the IRS Form 5500, the short form 5500 SF, the EZ form, which is the single person form right here. We're looking at all the names of the different of the different tax returns. So 5500, 5500 SF, 5500 EZ, as well as the IRS Form 8955 SSA. So what we're going to do is we're going to break this down into two parts. For much more detail, you can check out the article, by the way. We'll put links in the show notes. So part one identifies the taxpayer that's planning to file the extension. Part two talks about which extension we're requesting. So up here we've got John Doe, Doe Enterprises LLC. He's a single sole entrepreneur. He's the CEO and head janitor of Doe Enterprises. And he came up across the end of the tax year, did not realize the filing requirement, and now he's asking for an extension just so that he can get his feet get his feet under him and make sure that he files his tax return correctly. So in the first part, we're going to put all the identifying information in line A. This should look like the information that's going to go into the plan itself. So whatever the plan is, Doe Enterprises, it shouldn't be Doe Enterprises Inc. if it's Doe Enterprises LLC. The address, if you've changed your address recently, you should file a change of address form. We'll put links in the show notes to resources we've created on the IRS change of address forms. IRS Form 8822 is for regular taxpayers, so individual tax returns. And then IRS Form 8822-B would be for business tax returns. And some people may need to file both. So we'll put links to resources we've created on both forms in your article, in the show notes. Over here is the employer identification number. If you don't have one for your business, you can generate one in about 5 minutes through the IRS website. You can also file Form W-7. We'll put a link in the show notes to resources on that as well. And then the rest of this is commensurate with your retirement plan. So in this case, this is titled the Doe Retirement Plan, a 3-digit plan number, which is assigned whenever you change or replace it plan, but otherwise should remain the same. And then the plan year date. So John Doe, this is for the calendar year / tax year ending in 2024. Normally there's I think it's a 7-month time frame. So that would take him out until the end of July in terms of due date. He's asking for an extra couple of months. You can get a 2.5 month automatic extension. That's what this right here says. Basically, so as long as the Form 5558 is filed on or before the normal due date, which is on or before, in this case, July 31st of the following year, then he would automatically tack on an extra 2.5 months, unless he specifies an earlier end date here. So this is his first tax return. He's going to check this box saying that he's requesting that extension for the first 5500 series report. for this retirement plan up here. This is the only time that he would ever check this box. So if he doesn't check this box for the first 5500 series, then you'll never check it again. And since he's talking about the 5500 series, he's asking until the end of September 2025. If he, that is commensurate with what the IRS would allow. So, if he's requesting a 2-month extension, then he would get a 2-month extension. If he requests, let's say, 10/31/2025, then the IRS is going to back that up and say, well, we'll give you until the 15th of October to file that 5500 form. And again, you don't need to name the form. You don't need to put the type of tax return. The only clarification you need to make is you fill out line 2 if you're talking about the 5500 series forms, and you fill out line 3 for form 8955 SSA. So that's it for this form. It's as straightforward as that. You can file this electronically using the Treasury Department's eFast system, or you can file a paper copy. We've covered those details in the article. So that brings us to a close in this video, and pretty straightforward tax form. Again, it's an extension. It's not the actual tax return, so make sure that you go ahead and give yourself plenty of time to familiarize yourself with the tax return itself. So we'll put links in the show notes to the articles and videos that we've created on the forms and schedules mentioned here. So if you like our articles, please subscribe to our newsletter. If you like our YouTube videos, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. And as always, if you have any questions or comments, or if there's another topic that you'd like to see in an upcoming video, please hit us up in the comments section. Thank you very much and have a great day.